Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim Wakwatim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson, and today we're going to be going into how we should be striving for perfection, all right? And there's a few things that we need to remember as we in our walk to perfection, all right? And one of the things that we should be doing, first off, let's read this. Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. Okay, so right here is telling us that we should be perfect, okay? Because YAHAWASHI was perfect, YAHAWAH is perfect, okay? And they both have no flaws, okay? And the thing is, for us, we are well within the capacity to be perfect ourselves, okay? In the sense of us striving to do our best to, follow after the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, now let me get a precept because it just came. How are we going to be perfect? Okay, like that is I guess the $1 million question. Luke chapter 1, verse 5. There was in the days of Herod, the king of Judea, a certain priest named Zacharias, of the course of Abia, and his wife was of the daughters of Aaron, and her name was Elizabeth. And they were both righteous before Yahweh, walking in all the commandments and ordinances of the Lord blameless. Okay, so this is basically the proof that it is possible for us to be perfect. Okay, so not in the sense of being perfect, we follow after the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That is us. That's perfection. That's how we obtain. Okay, because let me get that as well. The way, let's say for example, how is something a toilet perfect? If the toilet gets rid of the shit, that means that it's perfect and stuff like that. If the thing does its intended purpose, that means does its intended purpose flawlessly, blamelessly, then that means it's perfect. Okay, let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So this is how we be perfect. Okay. Yes, there are going to be times when we are, when we I guess do certain things. Yes, there are going to be times when we I guess what's a proper terminology is our bodies aren't physically capable of doing X, Y, and Z. Our bodies compete or keep up to YAHAWASHI. Okay, because I'm not saying that we can be like YAHAWASHI. All I'm saying is that in terms of our intended purpose, that is how we can be perfect, and we obtain perfection by following after the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, as it says in Luke chapter 1 verse 6. They were both righteous before Yahweh, walking all the commandments and ordinances of Yahweh blameless. Okay, so not going after to just go off or bug out. All right, that's how we obtain perfection ourselves. All right. Now, some additional this is not gonna be a quick video apparently, but some additional context into how we can obtain perfection. All right, let's get into some of these things. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 2. Therefore chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warnest them by putting them in remembrance wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness they may believe on thee, O Yahawah. All right. So the thing is, we should be asking Yahawah that whenever we go off, whenever we are, we make a mistake, quote unquote mistake or something like that, ask the Lord to punish us right then and there. Have that speedy judgment, and have that judgment be taken from the small amount of punishment that we need. Okay, meaning that we don't want the Lord to let the wickedness build up, so that when it's time to actually pay for all the wickedness that we've done, it's more than we can handle. We want it done little by little. All right, and even then, let me get that as well. Second Chronicles chapter 11, Second Chronicles chapter 1 verse 11. And Yahweh said to Solomon, because this was in thine heart, and thou hast not asked riches, wealth, or honor, nor the life of thine enemies, neither yet hast asked long life, but hast asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people, over whom I have made thee king. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that have been before thee, neither shall there any after thee have the like. Okay, so right here, Solomon asked Yahawashi, when he prayed, he prayed and asked for wisdom. All right, and as a result, the Lord was pleased that he asked for wisdom. He didn't ask for any carnal things like wealth, honor, the destruction of his enemies, long life, and so forth. All right, he just asked for wisdom, which it pleased Yahweh. It pleased Yahawah, and the wisdom. Let me get that as a matter of fact. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. All right. So a wise man feareth. What does a wise man fear? Yahawashi, of course. All right. So yeah, basically, fearing Yahawashi. Oh wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure. I knew I was forgetting something. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Okay, so that is the beginning of wisdom, fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi and seeking to serve after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay, as we got into this, that's our duty. Fear Yahweh, all right, and keep his commandments. And that's how we walk blameless. That's how we are striving for perfection. All right. Proverbs chapter 12 from the top. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. Okay. So if be willing to actually accept that instruction, that reproof, okay, that rebuke, all right, in as we said and read in Wisdom of Solomon 12:2, okay, when we get the little by little chastening, okay, when we get chastened little by little for each specific offense, okay, rather than letting it all build up and we just get destroyed all at once, okay, we get chastened little by little so that we can actually, let me get that as a matter of fact. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So we are the children of YAHAWAH and Yahawashi, okay? So as a result, the Lord is trying to train us up and go off. He gives us that immediate punishment. Hey, stop, don't do that. So that when we see, okay, this is wrong, and Yahawadah, we're able to stop doing that and learn from that and do better and improve, or improve for next time. All right. So yeah, and then if for those that just hate getting corrected, okay, and that's a problem. Okay, they're brutes. All right. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 11, my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be wary of his correction. Again, just more so goes into that when the Lord is chastising us, when the Lord is punishing us, when he's giving us those slap on the wrist, where it might look like oh, we're just going through hell, oh, this and then the third, and then oh, the wicked get to thrive and whatnot. Okay, it might look that way from face value, but it just that that YAHAWASHI is trying to be perfect, strive for perfection. All right. Anytime you get, anytime you catch a bit of hell, you should remember that that's the Lord trying to make you perfect. Especially if you feel in your spirit that what, I deserve this, or like I did do something wrong or something like that. Because that's usually what happens with me. Whenever I do something, I actually do like say like, oh, okay, you know what, it is probably as a result of me going off in this area. But of course, there are some cases when it just seems like we're just catching hell for no reason. Like I'll say for when I was whenever I get pulled over by the police, I always think it's just for no reason, but maybe the Lord is chastising me, or maybe something is going on that I just forgot. But at the end of the day, remember that the Lord got you. The Lord's going to protect you, and if you do have to go through something, try to learn the lesson. All right. Proverbs chapter 30 verse 8. Okay, remove far from me vanity and lies. Neither give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. So, the conclusion of this lesson, it's just that we need to remember that right now we are in captivity. All right, so we can't be, number one, we can't be seeking to be rich. We can't be seeking to be thriving in Babylon, Esau's kingdom. All right, we need to be patient. We need to be able to strive, take rebuke, the Lord to rebuke us, and ask the Lord for things that that are convenient for us. Okay, not things that are, oh yeah, I'm gonna have power. I have power. I have this. I have that, and the third, X, Y, and Z. All right, we need to remember, be, I guess, the term is the saying is down to earth. Okay, be reasonable. All right, and first and foremost, understand that whenever something does not go our way, trust that the Lord is making things work out, and He is punishing you because He wants us to be better. Alright, but with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA Abad Babal, and Shalom.